So today we're going to talk about trying to use our solfege syllables to help us consistently match pitch. So our solfege are Cerwen hand signs, which many of you have probably done before. We have got do, re, mi, fa, sol, and that's as high as we're going to go at the moment, so just up to 5. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. If I sing that, it's going to sound like this. If I start on C, do, re, mi, fa, sol. I can play it up without the hand signs of the piano, same thing. If I throw the hand signs back in, back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. So we're just going to start on do. And if you have an instrument at your house, you can use it to make sure that you're starting on the same middle C that I'm starting on. You can also just sing this one back with me. But one of the hardest things about learning to match pitch is that if we can't really hear it and we're not sure, having an instrument or a virtual piano, which I'll link in the description to this video below also. So if you don't have a piano or an instrument at your house to check your pitch, you can always check it on a virtual piano too. In fact, sometimes the virtual piano might be more correct than the instrument you have in your house if your piano hasn't been tuned recently. So here's our middle C again. So do, just go ahead and try to match that pitch. Do, do, do. Now we're going to go up to re and then back down to do. So do, re, do. Just listen to that one more time. Do, re, do. Now see if you can match the do with me. Here we go. Do, re, do. Now let's do it without the piano. Do, re, do. Now we're going to slide between the do and the re. So we have been doing it sort of what we like cleanly with a little bit of a break in between. Do, re, do. Now we're going to slide. Do, re, do. Hear the difference in there? Do, re, do. So there's almost no connection, or at least there shouldn't be any connection lost when we're sliding in between. And this can also be a helpful way, depending on what issues you've got going on. If it's, if we're having a hard time, if matching do, we can get that first do, we can get that first pitch. But once we start to move from there, it's sort of like, wait a second, where am I going? Sliding up or sliding back down to find do again can be a helpful way to try to do that. So here's do again. Do, re, do. Let's do the same thing and go up to mi now. So we're going to go cleanly first, do, re, mi, and then we're going to slide a little bit, do, re, mi again. So here's the clean one. Here's our do. Do, re, mi. One more time clean. Do, re, mi. And now we're going to get a little slidey. So here's our do. Slide, slide, slide. Do, re, mi. One more time sliding. Do, re, mi. Okay, now we're going to slide up and slide down. Here's that do again. Do, re, mi, re, do. Try it again. Do, re, mi, re, do. And now let's go back to the clean version. So here we go. Do, re, mi, and down we come from mi, mi, re, do. helpful. I find that when I was first learning to sing solfege on these Cerwen hand signs, that it was hard to sing the right syllable with the right hand sign at first. But if you can power yourself through that, get over that initial hurdle of, wait, what's the sign with the pitch and with the syllable, it's actually really, really helpful to have a physical connection to, okay, do is always down here, kind of by my belly button-ish, right? Do is always in the bottom. Do, re is just a little bit above. Mi is a little bit above that. Re is gonna be back down at the same spot, and do is down to that same original place. That same original physical place where I'm holding my hand. Do, re, mi, re, do. So if matching pitch is new for you, or it's something you've been singing for a while, but singing in tune, matching that pitch consistently is tricky, making your brain a physical connection with where that pitch is every single time can be real helpful. Because that's something that's, can be kind of tricky when we're trying to come back, do, re, mi, re, do, 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 there it is, do. And if we can make that physical connection for ourselves, that can help our brain and our voice remember where that original do is. Because do's got to be the same every time, re has to be the same every time, mi has to be the same every time. And same spot on the way up, same spot on the way down. We can change keys, right? So we have been doing this in C. We can do the same thing, up, do, re, mi in D major or in E flat major. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. We could go down the other direction. We could do it in like B flat. Do, re, mi, re, do. The pitch, our first do can be anywhere, assuming that we're using movable do. That's a conversation for another day. But our do can move anywhere, but the spatial relationship between the pitches, which we call intervals, that's our musical term for it, the intervallic relationship between the space of, if I go back to C, do, re, mi, re, do. Those spaces, do, re, mi, re, do, stay the same no matter what key we're in. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, feel free to put questions in the comments. And I know originally I said we were going to do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. We were originally going to go all the way up, but we ended up just going up to mi today. So for us new folks at matching pitch, I recommend just stay with do, re, mi, pop up to fa, pop up to sol, but, stay within the first 5 notes of our major scale if this is a challenge for you. It's nice to give yourself, parameters to work, smaller parameters to work within when we're first learning this, so that we can really focus on getting those first 3 pitches and then those first 5 pitches of our major scale correctly ingrained in our brain, so we know exactly where they are. Those intervallic relationships are clear. There's no question of, oh wait, where is fa? I'm not quite sure. And if we can, if we have the time to spend really acquainting ourselves with just these first couple pitches of the scale, that really helps, when we get up to the last 2 eventually as well. So thanks so much. Hope this was helpful. And again, leave any questions